Pull up to the spotlight, yeah, I mean. All up in the spotlight, yeah, I mean. Never got a ring, though, yeah, I mean. Still Hall of Fame, though, yeah, I mean. You gotta respect that, yeah, I mean. I ain't gotta stress that, yeah, I mean.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the beautiful. And we've got time.
Kevin, thank you. Now,
And David, as most people know, you went to American, so I get it. Class in session. Thanks, DA. Now Sacramento starting five. The front court will be Barnes along with Bagley. Then it's Halliburton. Then there's Marjanovic. And for the Trailblazers, the veteran pair of Lillard and McCollum are the guards. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Ramsey in at the 3 slot. Chris, you and I love opening day. Which types of teams do you think tend to begin the season well?
Great question, Kevin. I think it's teams that had chemistry the previous year, teams that return a lot of players. That means you have that familiarity. Teams that have help on that side. And more importantly, you know what? Sometimes teams that had the most heartbreak because they're coming back ready to go.
And C.J. McCollum graduating with a bachelor's in journalism, something he's already putting to use covering the league.
He might be coming for our jobs, Greg, but, you know, his intellect is something that serves him on the court as well, studying the game and his opponents.
When you think about the skill needed to hit off-balance shots and with a hand in your face defensively, Chris, C.J. McCollum has got an awful lot in his bag of tricks, doesn't he?
The pull-up game is something he's been doing his whole life. Now he's doing it from long range too, and that's what's the scary thing, Kevin, for the rest of this league.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball after the Kings pick up 2 and finish off by Nurkic.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Marjanovic, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Portland. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Second free throw, no good. Pass to Lillard. McCollum with the bounce pass. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Ramsey, and another shot.
Oh, he's such a strong personal defender. I mean, Barnes has a solid understanding for knowing how to guard whoever he's on.
Toughness and energy on the boards, an easy putback to show forward.
Down low. Just 5 on the clock. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Lillard outside. Back to McCollum. Driving the lane, and he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
He's an excellent penetrator. I mean, as soon as McCollum sees a lane, he's all over.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And stolen by Lillard. Out to the right wing. The shot by Ramsey, no good. Sacramento off to a slow start, trailing by 4. Pass to Marjanovic. To the middle. Deflects the pass. Good ball movement here by the Kings. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Covington passes to Lillard. Fires from the line. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Superb form. Lillard has the mid-range shot on lockdown.
Covered by Lillard. Pass to Bagley. And Covington sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And looking now at the numbers for Lillard, coming off a terrific season. Second in free throw percentage, third in scoring, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And back to his free throw shooting percentage, second in the league. I never saw lapses in his concentration at all. Always completely focused, completely automatic. There's the pass to Hield. And he recovers it. To the inside. And stolen by Wagner. Knocks it loose. There's 1:54 left in the first quarter.
And if you want to talk about liftoff, folks, he went right from the launching pad. Serious extended hang time there. Even at full speed, it looked like he was in slow motion. Just amazing.
Here's Simons. The Kings getting the bucket. Puts up a three. Bagley with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Yeah, Kevin, when it comes to Marvin Bagley, the number 2 pick in the 2018 draft, I mean, he was selected ahead of Luka Doncic, who was picked 3rd.
Inside. Tries it from 9. And too long on the shot. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Jones kicks to McCullough. With the block.
They need that kind of defensive impact from Bagley. I mean, he's using his size and length to force opponents to be aware of him at that end of the floor.
He's defended by Wagner. And it's Wagner with the rebound. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. McCollum up top, covered by Barnes. McCollum passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Takes a three. And Jones pulls it down. Passes it to Simons. Offline with his three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so the first quarter is in the books. Portland out in front. They're up by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Damian Lillard winning the 2020 Magic Johnson Award.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also...
Well, Lillard is well-deserving and well-watched so for the Trailblazers. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Mo Wagner, and McCollum subbed in for Damian Lee. The Kings have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7. Right, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
On the court for Sacramento, Barnes at power forward with Bagley in the middle. Then it's Hield. Then it's Halliburton.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Kicks it to McCollum. Simons, the pass to McCollum. Into the lane. The shot will not fall. And the Kings going the other way now. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
And this first game is always interesting. It's going to give us a sense of what the dynamic between these teams is going to be this season.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings currently have the league's longest playoff drought. De'Aaron Fox was 8 years old the last time they made the postseason. He says this is the most passionate fan base. So let's be special and dig out of this hole. As competitors, we want to win right now, but we know that we're building something. Kevin?
Well, they've got the right attitude and close to a breakthrough, many people think. David, thanks. And Nurkic gets it to go.
One of the big reasons Nurkic impacts games is for that ability right there, staying active on the glass at both ends, converting the second chances.
34 seconds left in the first half. Over in the corner, Barnes. He's guarded by Collins. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's McCollum. Rebound by the Kings.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
It'll count. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the... Portland. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even, and trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Trailblazers leading by 8. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Covington is at the 4 with Nurkic at the 5. And it's Ramsey in at the 3, the small forward. That's the